What's up, guys? I am live. I wanted to do a quick live today to talk about some of these new masks that Fun World previewed or showed at the trade show in Vegas. What is up, IDX? Welcome. I believe you're the only one here so far, and that's okay. I didn't expect too many on today. I'm happy to have anybody that wants to be on. I know a lot of you will watch this later, but we've been so busy lately with Stop the Killer Games, company that I work for with Anthony, doing lots of fun stuff. And yeah, we've just been crazy things are happening with Stop the Killer with that company. So that's been taking up a lot of my time and making it a lot more difficult to find time to do these kind of things. But so that's why it's kind of at an odd time today. We've got a really big call tomorrow with Stop the Killer. That's pretty crazy. I can't believe it myself. You guys will be the first to know about it when I can talk about it. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let me start pulling some pictures up here. Bear with me here. Okay, let's see. All right, so most people have seen this. This was the first picture that leaked. I don't want to say leaked. I shouldn't say leaked. The first picture that was released from the trade show of the Fun World booth. This is just one of the pictures. It's just the wall of masks. Lots of interesting stuff that you can see there. Of course, you've got a lot of familiar things. We've got the golden mask there. We've got the silver mask, the chrome mask. Of course, we've got that new EU mask that everybody has been dying for. One of the big things that was pointed out, of course, was that there are no ultra whites on here. Now, does that mean that they are 100% officially done? I don't know that for a fact. I do know that was the plan. Tentatively, the plan was to replace the ultra whites with the EUs. But, of course, I'm sure there's a lot of stock left of the ultra white. So you might still see them, here and there at retailers, I'm guessing. But for the most part, it's my understanding we're going to see these EUs. Then, of course, you've got the aged mask, the Scream 6 mask. Here is a color changing mask. Beside that, we've got a line of scary movie masks, What's Up mask, Stone and Smiley. We've got the Dead by Daylight mask down there. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit because I'm kind of trying to save like the new stuff. We've got a bleeding mask again. We've got that great 25th anniversary Sparkle Deluxe Hood mask. And right beside that, that's one of the first big ones, is we have got a deluxe 25th anniversary style aged mask coming. So that is very, very, very exciting. And of course, we have these amazing bling masks. Now, I was told personally by RJ that all the new products were a big hit at the trade show, but the retailers really loved the new bling masks. So those are going to be big, as well as the fluorescent EUs. You got fluorescent pink, fluorescent green, fluorescent orange. Those were a huge hit at the trade show. It's my understanding. So really exciting. Seems like we're definitely going to be seeing those in stores. And down in the bottom right corner, we have the Santa Claus ghost face mask. I love this. I do have to say I knew it was coming. I didn't know exactly what it was going to look like, but it looks amazing. I love that it comes in a box like that. Makes total sense. Yeah, so cool. Let me see. I'm going to catch up on some of the comments here. Yeah, 100%. The EUs for sure. The Santa is amazing. Saturday Night Brian, those are the EU fluorescents right there. The pink, green, and orange one. That's the new 2020 2023 mold EU masks in fluorescent colors. Yes, they are definitely, they've definitely been listening. I can tell you that for a fact. They are definitely paying attention to what people want. Just wish they'd go back to the Gen 1 like a tribute, or at least glow in the darks. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. You never know, you know. I mean, people have been asking for the fluorescents to come back and the EUs to come back forever. So who knows? Who knows what's coming? What is one of your favorite memories while being involved with a Scream movie? Probably. Probably either the first time I got to really have a really great discussion with Skip Crank, one of the property masters from the series, and really like deep dive into, you know, what it was like working on the early films, get all that information. And then of course seeing my name in the credits of 5, like that was one of the biggest for me. What's up, Scream News Official? Yeah, me too. That Santa Claus mask is freaking amazing. Yeah, no ultra whites at the trade show. Now, again, like I said, if you want anybody that wasn't here earlier, does that mean that the ultra whites are gone and done forever? I don't know. I don't have that information. I do know that it's my understanding that that was the plan, that the idea was to replace the ultra whites with the EUs. However, of course, we could still have inventory in places and warehouses. So you might still see the ultra whites every once in a while pop up. We possibly do a personal favor at some point, please, and measure the exact length of Velcro piece. Yeah, I can do that for you. Haven't heard anything about the Scarecrow mask, but honestly, I haven't asked about it, so I can see what I can figure out. Yeah, no problem. All right, I got some more screens, images to show here. So let's see. I'm just going to start pulling images up and we'll just go over certain things here. So this was revealed today. This is official and it's coming. This looks to be, I don't know, kind of looks a little Christmassy, doesn't it? It's just a light up decoration, but I think it looks really cool. I like this a lot. That's a really cool decoration, I think. I think people are going to love that. Kind of reminds me of, you know, the old school. Let's see, I got one here somewhere. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the old school blinking window winkers. These are really old. I don't even know when these came out. 1997, I think, I want to say. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, like those old school decorations that Fun World used to do. So really, really, really excited about that. Let's see. I got a lot of these. So this came from Nightmare Christie's Instagram. She obviously runs Nightmare Toys, which is amazing. Christie's awesome. Really digging that that devil bling female, whatever it's going to be called. That costume looks really, really, really cool. That is definitely a cool one, if you ask me. We're gonna go over the new masks here, Matty Ice. So stay tuned. We're getting to them. Let's see. This is also from Nightmare Christie's Instagram. There's another bling mask costume. Really, really, really cool. Kind of like a almost like a Victorian looking gown with blood on it, and then that bling mask with the blood. So that's really awesome. Really digging that one. Yes, thank you. Hit the like button, please. There's got to be a better way to go through all of these, but that's fine. I'm just trying not to get sidetracked here. Okay, here's another one from Nightmare Christie's Instagram. So we've got a couple of new kind of Ghostface shirts / costumes. You know, if you want to wear this, like that's a Ghostface jersey there. There's one for girls. There's a couple of Letterman jackets for boys, toddler size. So that is really, really, really cool as well. Let's see. What is next? Oh, here's another one. There's a better look at the new Ghostface jersey 96 logo on the back. That is really cool. Please tell RJ to pump more vanilla in. I think that's a request they get often, so we might just be having that happening. Let's see. Trying to get to. Here's a good one. The little toddler gangster suit looking thing. That is awesome. They should have made one of those for an adult. I would wear that. You get the little suit jacket and the pants and the little hat, little fedora with Ghostface logo on it. That is a really cool new item. Hopefully that does really well for them. I love little things like that. I think that's so cool. Like that is so cool. I really think they've always been good at doing, you know, the little gems like that. So it's always exciting to see what they're going to come up with when it comes to stuff like that. Let's see. The chrome rainbow mask. Are you talking about the oil slick mask? If that's what you're referring to, the oil slick mask, I don't know. The only information I've ever had about the oil slick mask is that it was whatever process that was required to give it that look was so expensive that it was just not really practical to release it to retailers. But who knows? Let's see. Let's start getting into the masks here. Let's start getting into that. Give me 1 second and get organized here. Oh, let's finish up the products, actually. So these are also new coming, 4 new designs. They're ghost face glasses. I really like the designs on them. I love the logo on the box too. A toast to scary movies. I think that's really cool. That's on one of the cups. I love that. I like all the cups there. Those are really cool. 4 designs. I also noticed that it has the As Seen in Scream logo there. So maybe it's because the costume looks so similar. I'm not sure. But this looks like it's not just a Ghostface product because I see the As Seen in Scream logo down there. But those are really, really, really cool. What material is used called in the EUs versus ultra white? Well, the ultra whites are thicker and they're more like shiny. And they're not like luminescent the way that the original EUs and Fantastic Faces and Fearsome Faces were, where you could literally hold like your finger up to the inside of it. You could almost see your finger through it. There's slight luminescence to it, and the ultra whites were just like solid. I'm assuming it's cheaper because the ultra whites were always cheaper than any of the other masks. So that's my guess, but I don't know for 100% sure. All right, let's get another. Here's another new product coming, a hidden screamer. Try me, hide me, I scream when lights turn on. That's really cool. I'm wondering how big this is. It says it's a hidden screamer, so I'm curious. I'll be curious to see how big this product actually is. But that's a really cool idea. Just kind of set it somewhere, and then in a dark room, and when someone turns the lights on, it's light sensitive, so it screams. So that's going to be a fun little novelty item to pick up, I think. I for sure will be getting one of those. And I think that is it as far as the new product, like non-mask product that we haven't seen so far. There's probably more coming. But I don't know. I think it's fun. I think that thing is really fun. Again, another one definitely reminds me of the old school products that Fun World used to put out with Ghostface on them, the little novelty items. It actually kind of looks like the wall, like the one that was like a full-sized mask that would go on the wall and scream when you walk by it. It almost looks like a mini version of that. Again, I'm curious to see how big this thing's going to be. Like, is it just going to be real tiny? I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's get into the masks. So, share screen. All right, let's take a look at this picture first. So here's a little bit of a better look at some of the masks on the wall here. Of course, we have, Dead by Daylight. We've got those great looking bling masks there. Get a little bit closer. There we go. I love those fluorescents. They look amazing. Down here at the bottom, there's the Santa ghost face mask out of the package. That looks amazing. That is such a fun mask. There's the deluxe aged mask from Scream 6. Got the fluorescence there. New bling masks. Very, very, very cool. So there's another look Did I see the pic of the 2 alien Ghostface costumes? Yes, I did. And yes, those do look amazing. Let's look at some close-ups here. I got some close-ups. All right, close-ups incoming. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so there is a good look at the new deluxe aged Scream 6 mask. I think it looks awesome. Definitely looks a lot more defined and a lot lighter in color. The age mask that they released, the standard edition, wasn't a lot of white to them. They still looked amazing, and there are age masks in Scream 6. This is that are darker, but there's also ones that kind of have a little bit more of a bone white to them, and this definitely has that look to it. So I think this looks awesome. It looks like the factory definitely spends more time on the paint work on these ones. So it looks like those are definitely going to be worth picking up. Definitely worth picking up, even with a little bit of a higher price tag. Looks like it's definitely going to be worth it. Yeah, it seems like they are. That this is a whole new mold. Do I know if Fun World has or ever will plan to release the spoof? So like the killer mask? I don't think so. I don't think so. I honestly haven't talked to RJ about that in a long time. But the last time it was brought up, which was years and years and years ago, it was kind of more of a concern of it like looking too much like the regular Ghostface mask, and that a lot of retailers wouldn't necessarily see like a point to the mask existing and probably wouldn't purchase it. But yeah, I definitely am excited about this, the deluxe aged mask. I see a lot of people probably buying 2 for sure. They'll probably get 1 to keep as is and maybe 1 to reshroud with a shroud that's a little bit more similar to the ones used in the movies. What's up, Josh? Yeah, the deluxe age mask. Yeah, we're going to be looking for that one for sure when that starts popping up places. Really, 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 really love that one. Let's see. What else do we have? And then we got a couple more good looks at some things here. All right, so there's the deluxe devil bling mask, which I think is freaking awesome. I think that looks amazing. I love the material that the hood's made out of. I love that it's like sparkle material times like 1,000. It really matches the blinginess of that mask. I think they did an amazing job on that. That looks so cool. I know the bling mask isn't always, everybody's thing, and I get that. But, the way I look at it, like every mask doesn't have to be for everybody. You can buy the ones you like, don't buy the ones you don't like. Of course, if you're a completist, you got to get them all anyways. But I don't know. I think the bling masks are a lot of fun. I think they are super fun. I do think we need a purple one though. Right? I'm talking to you, Skylar. Talking to you. We need a purple bling mask. Skylar and I's favorite color in the world is purple. So we always talk about the fact that anytime something new comes out with Ghostface on it, we're like, that's amazing. I hope they do a purple one. So we were talking last night that we definitely want to see a purple bling mask for sure. So yeah, purple bling. Let's get one of those. Waiting on Dave Sheridan to send me a recast of the mask and to send me some latex recast. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's one of the more sought after, the killer mask from Scary Movie. I'm not sure they're like different molds. They probably are. I think it's just a different way that they're making them, and different, probably kind of similar to the standard and deluxe EUs. There's probably like that's probably a deluxe bling mask. I mean, it looks like it should be. Yeah, purple would be exactly what you said. Pretty, it would be fire. Purple would be fire. We definitely need a purple bling mask. That would be cool too. The pumpkin mask with bling on it, maybe like orange gems everywhere. That would be really cool for sure. Let's see what is next. Oh, here we go. Another bling mask. This is like a disco mask. It looks like a disco ball. This is really cool. I mean, that the little I can't wait to see how like people find interesting ways to photograph this mask when it comes out. Because if you've ever seen, or taken photos of a disco ball, you can do some really fun stuff with the way the light reflects off of it. So I'm really interested in seeing, there's a lot of great photographers out there and cosplayers that take amazing photos in their ghost face, outfits. And I'm definitely excited to see what kind of photos people take with the disco one. That is just too cool. That is so cool. It just makes me think of like Prom Night, like the movie. It just makes me think of, like, when I think of the movie Prom Night, I'm talking about the slasher movie from the 80s. I think it was 1980 exactly, actually. When I think about that movie, I think about two things. One, I think about the fact that the killer's mask, the ski mask, is basically made out of the same material that Ghostface costume would later be made in. And two, I just think of the fact that it feels like 45 minutes of that movie is Jamie Lee Curtis dancing underneath a disco ball. Like, it feels like that's like 75% of the movie. And then the rest is just this killer chasing people around. You wish you could buy... wish you could buy directly from Fun World. Yeah, I mean, technically you can if you became a retailer. But I get what you're saying. Totally get what you're saying. What about a purple disco bling mask with a that would be freaking awesome. See, we need that too. Yes. Yep. Look awesome next to orange Halloween lights. Dead body reflections in the disco ball mask. That would be cool. Yeah, there's so many cool things you're going to be able to do with that mask, especially for photography. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I got a couple more. Let's see. What do we have here? There we go. Boom. There we go. There's a nice close-up courtesy of Frank McGovern of Fun World of the green, the fluorescent green EU. There it is. Looks amazing. I love the shape. I love the molds. Love the color. Really, really, really awesome. See, everybody wants a purple. This is good. More people need to say that we need a purple bling mask, because then we'll get one. I really feel like we'll get one. Yeah, the Mardi Gras mask is pretty close. It does have purple in it, but I want like a purple shroud and all purple. I want the whole thing purple. sparkly purple. I'd also like a purple fluorescent EU. That would be amazing too. But yeah, there we go. There's a really good look at the new 2024 EU fluorescent. Yeah, the green is so good. It just screams like, no pun intended. It just screams old school, like Fun World. It really does. Like that. Someone could take that picture and, put it through a filter that makes it look old, and it would look like it's like right out of a 90s Fun World catalog. So that is incredible. Do I think they will make a Stu aged mask? I personally don't think so. I've talked about this before. Obviously, they can do anything they want. So, who knows? We might get one eventually, but personally, I don't think they will, just because I don't think that there's not enough people that would know the difference, if that makes sense. It's kind of another one of those things where it's like, they can make it, but whether or not we actually get them depends on if retailers are interested in it and purchase it to sell it. And, if you have two of these age masks side by side, and one of them has a bunch of cracks up here, it's like the Billy mask, and then the other one just has like lines and stuff. I don't know that many retailers are going to see like that much of a difference to justify having two versions. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. I got one more picture here. One more. Oh no, two more. Sorry. There is a nice, again, courtesy of Frank McGovern, Fun World. There is the orange EU, the fluorescent orange. Yeah, they definitely look way better as EUs for sure. Yeah, and I thought about that too. Like, obviously, they could label the tag different, but again, it's still kind of one of those things where it's like, would enough people care to justify the, retailers buying them? That I'm not sure of. We always have to remember, it took me a long time to understand this too, and kind of accept it. But, as a whole, it's like, we are a very, very, very tiny portion of this whole bigger picture. The super diehard collectors, like us, that we nitpick everything and we know every detail, and we would totally buy like every version of the age mask that was seen. If they had 6 versions, we'd buy all 6. Like, we are a very, very, very small, like, we're probably like 2% of the people that buy these things. So it's just so small compared to the bigger picture. And, unfortunately, that's what retailers look at. And, they're just not interested in what, 2% of the audience are interested in buying. They just want a mask on the shelf that's going to sell, that anybody's going to walk in and go, oh, look, an orange ghost face mask, I'm going to pick it up. So, that's how I always look at things like that. Like I said, it took me a long time to kind of understand and accept that. But sometimes that's just the way it is, unfortunately. That's just like, yeah, we would buy it, but would anybody else? Most people would just be fine with the one that's already out. There she is. All right. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I name dropped you talking about our favorite color, purple, and that we need that purple bling mask. I said it should have a purple shroud, purple bling all over it, fully purple. purple fluorescent EU would be amazing. We gotta get that going. We gotta get, and everybody's agreeing. Everybody's like, yeah, purple, purple. So this is good. If Fun World's watching, which I have a feeling they probably will be, get us some more purple masks. People love it. See, Skylar agrees. It's a must. You hear that, Fun World? Purple is a must. The fans love purple. We love purple. I love purple. And last but not least, let's bring this up. Let's get it going. There it is. Another photo courtesy of Frank McGovern. Nice close-up of the Santa ghost face. I love this mask. It makes me think of all sorts of things. Makes me think of like Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Christmas horror. It's just, this is so fun. I am so glad that they decided to tackle another holiday with a new version of a ghost face mask. Yeah, I really hope this one was a hit at the trade show because I am wanting this mask badly, badly. I will hang it next to my Silent Night, Deadly Night axe. Yeah, I love the Santa mask so much. That is so cool. Maybe they should do one with a purple Santa. I'm just kidding. Or am I? I've heard rumors of an EU with white shroud. I haven't heard that at all. I don't know. I'm not sure if they. I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll do another white shroud mask. I have no idea. That's a good question. Probably not, just because they haven't done one in forever. And I don't know. Again, that's probably one of those things that's like, how big is the market for a ghost face mask with a white shroud? You know, couldn't tell you. But yeah, there is that amazing Santa ghost face. That is so cool. And let's see. Yeah, same. I mean, if they make it happen, cool, awesome. But that's probably, in my opinion, it's probably never going to happen. I just don't see it being feasible. But let's show, before we wrap up here, I want to go back to this photo. So there we go. So that's that was our little look at the new and upcoming ghost face mask, and some looks at some of the products that are coming out in 2024. Really cool, really excited. And if anybody hasn't seen, I have another video that I did yesterday regarding this Ghostface Returns and Scream 7 2025. For those of you that haven't watched it, essentially, I got word directly from RJ to share with everybody because, this photo was released and a lot of people were immediately like, this is like amazing. They just announced the release date. RJ told me to explain that essentially this is not an official announcement of Scream 7, like the Ghostface Returns and Scream 7 2025 at the trade show. That's not an official announcement of Scream 7. Basically, what I was told directly from RJ to share with everybody was that all he can say is that as it stands right now, to the best of their knowledge from what they're being told, 2025 is the best guess for when Scream 7 might come out. That can always change until something's official. So again, there you go. Straight from RJ. Yeah, I'm extremely grateful for all the cool stuff we're getting too. They are doing like they're really, really, really giving the fans what they want and what they're asking for. So this is amazing. And RJ's paying attention. He pays attention to what people want. I know there's some people that say he doesn't because whatever reason, but I can tell you that he does for sure. He definitely wants to deliver what the fans want. Why wouldn't you? Just don't think because the one thing that you want to see, if it doesn't get made, it doesn't mean that they're not paying attention. These things take a long time to develop. I believe it was a stream with Tim Wagstaff, the Ghostface.uk, where he had RJ on the stream, and he pretty much said, he's like, guys, and I'm this is not a direct quote, but RJ pretty much said, like, guys, I'm only one person. I do handle all of the product licensing, all that other stuff, but he's like, I can't just say we need to make this mask because RJ says so. He said that on Tim Wagstaff's stream, and that's true. There's a lot that has to happen for these things to go from an idea or a concept or a request, to go from just that to an actual prototype, and then to an actual, showing up at a trade show and then having retailers buy it. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen. So yeah, they are listening 100%. RJ's definitely listening. And I think the proof is right here. I mean, when you look at this wall, we are getting so much stuff that fans have been asking for. And we're getting stuff that we didn't ask for that looks amazing, that people are wanting. Bloody Ghostface mask would be awesome for sure. Which ones am I planning on buying? I definitely want the fluorescents. I want the blings. I want the Santa. I want the 25th. I want the deluxe aged mask. Those are my big must haves. What is up, Kay? Fun World has no idea how many 25th E's I bought. I literally enough to stock 10 Spirit Halloweens. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. They come out with stuff that people really want. They buy them in bulk because they want to make sure, like, if these are never made again, I want to make sure I got plenty of them. I think if they made a slightly more expensive Gen 1 remake and marketed as a collector thing in stores, general public would buy it. Possible. That would be possible for that. The general public might be interested in something like that. Again, you never know. Yeah, 100% proof that it's getting better. I like that. And RJ, we trust. Yes, all the blings are a must. I love all those blings, but I really, really, really want a purple shrouded one with purple bling. Got to make that happen. Got to make that happen, RJ. Pinhead Ghostface mask. That would be cool. That's a really interesting idea for sure. Yeah. That would be awesome. Let RJ know we want Ghostface back in Call of Duty. All right, there you go. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up here. Like I said, I wanted to get this stream. I wanted to do this to talk about all this stuff with you guys and share all that stuff with you guys. I'm trying to do as many videos and streams as I possibly can with all the craziness that's going on with Stop the Killer. There's so many things going on right now. I can't wait to share with you guys. So it's just been taking up a lot of time, but I wanted to hop on here, share all this awesome stuff with you. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.